running back, here with FedEx to spotlight the FedEx Air Ground NFL Player of the Year. Christian McCaffrey, welcome to the show. You're up for 3 awards tonight. You're already looking at the questions. He wants to see what's on those. No, that's not how it goes. What did you make of that play? That play was crazy.
It was an amazing play call, first off. Perfect time play call and a great time of the game. And then Jawan doesn't get enough credit for that play.
Oh.
First off, he played quarterback in high school. I think he was a 5-star quarterback in high school. So he's now thrown me 2 touchdown passes, and he took a massive hit on that play. So shout out to Jawan.
Shout out to Juwan. Can I show you my favorite play from this past year with you?
Please.
Do you have any guesses on what it might be? It's against the division rival. Here it is.
Let's see it.
Talk me through this. No, it's not this one. Sorry. It's against the Cardinals. There you go.
This one's your favorite.
Yeah, because it feels like it looks like it's kind of easy, but, I think it speaks to your intelligence, no?
Yeah, so that was not the play call. I was supposed to run something else, but, when you have a quarterback like Brock, he's so good at just finding space.
You and him, what is this? What is this like a chemistry between you two?
A lot of reps, but, there's the X's and O's and there's what's called on the plays. But, when you're around football players, that's what I think that's the greatest compliment you can get. And Brock's a football player. If you see a zone or there's a busted coverage or someone misses something and you find space, he'll find you.
I like it because I think it just speaks to that connection. Is it easy to have that? How would you describe just the dynamic of that relationship?
I think it's just a lot of reps, a lot of communication, and just two guys kind of playing with instincts. I think that's in football, instincts are a superpower. And being able to go out there, if you were playing at recess when you were in middle school, that's what you would do. So sometimes you can you take the coaching points and you have the X's and O's, but then you got to make them come to life in different ways, and he's so elite at doing that.
You guys belong in this big game. I know you'll get there eventually, and you are getting showered with love tonight, I'm sure. Are you prepared for this? You're up for 3 awards at Honors. It's a big deal.
No, it's a huge deal. I don't take it lightly. I have so much gratitude for, all the people. I didn't end the season well last year. And so, it took a village to kind of get me back to where I wanted to be, and have so much gratitude for all the people who helped me do that. And, this is obviously a fun week. We wish we were playing in the Super Bowl, but, I'm enjoying it, enjoyed the Pro Bowl, enjoying this week, being around so many great players. And no, it'll be fun tonight, and I'm thankful.
So it is the FedEx Air and Ground. You're here to representing really both because you're the ultimate dual threat, all-purpose RB. You're one of the only people that I can ask this to, Christian. What is the harder stat to rack up, 1,000+ rushing or 1,000+ catches?
That's a good question. 1,000 yards receiving as a running back is very.
Oh, sorry, 100+ catches.
Or 100+ catches.
What's harder, 1,000+ rushing or
say
100+ catches?
I'd say 100+ catches. I mean, look, at the end of the day, too, you got they got to throw you the ball. So sometimes it's not you might not get 10 catches in a game, but you might get 15 carries. You still play running back, so they're going to give you carries, but not always throw the ball, because you have so many elite receivers on your team. So whenever you're getting 100 catches, it's I don't take that lightly either. I get excited about it, but I think 1,000-yard rushing is probably more difficult.
I'm sure. Somehow you're doing it at the level that you have. You've accomplished so much. So we've got, I'm looking at it right now. 1,000 yards rushing, check. 1,000 receiving yards, check. When are we going to scratch off 1,000 rushing, 1,000 passing? Because I know you can throw the ball.
Man, if that's the case, I don't know how
Sanders did it in 1947 for the New York Yanks, for those wondering.
I don't know how good our team will be if they got me playing quarterback, but I'm not afraid to whip it, though. I'll swing it, that's for sure.
And we love seeing that. Tell me more about this week and sort of maybe what I'm going to use the word bittersweet. Maybe it's not the right word, where you're saying we wish we were in the big game, but it's still really fun. I don't know that there's a person in the NFL who wants it more than you, who wants a ring more than you. That's how I described it to my team this morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really want to see you at Media Row. I want to see you in the big game. What's your relationship with that considering you came back? You really did everything that you could do with this team. The injuries seem to be something that, I hate that it's injuries that seem to be keeping you out. I said it to Jed this week. When y'all are healthy, you're in the Super Bowl. When you're not, you're not.
Yeah, I think football is a pretty unforgiving sport. Sometimes us as players, we care about it so much, but it doesn't always care about you back. And that's the reality of the game. I think that's what makes it so fun for fans to watch, is it's so unpredictable. There's so many variables that go into winning. And all we want to do is win a Super Bowl. That's all of us. I don't think I want it more than I can tell you. I don't know if I want it more than my teammates. Whatever the maximum amount of wanting it is, it's we're there. But anytime there's only one team happy at the end of the year. Obviously being here is bittersweet's probably the right word for it. You're happy that you're being around all these guys and going to the Pro Bowl and all that stuff, but it'll never ever compare to winning a Super Bowl. And so, that's always what you want, but it's also good fuel to the fire to get going. And there's nothing like the Monday after the Super Bowl where you can officially move on and get to next season to try to do it.
You're going to win one, and you're going to win one here in the Bay, and I can't wait to see it happen. I really can't. You were the leading receiver. I was talking about these catches. Leading receiver last season. Some move's going to have to be made, right? We're talking, there's trade rumors. Obviously, Deebo's an interesting name that I keep hearing linked back. Would you welcome that? Is that even possible?
Deebo's one of my favorite guys I've ever played with.
Really?
I love. We all love Deebo. Our whole staff loves Deebo. All of the players on the team love Deebo. We love Deebo.
But people leave. Can you come back? Is it he would be welcome back, open arms? That would be great.
I think there's no question that he would be welcome back.
What do you miss most about him?
Man, he has such good energy. He's somebody that when the ball's in his hands, you can see a lot of times the fear in defenses, and he's just such a great component, or he was such a great component to our offense because you can get him the ball in so many different ways, and he's like an enforcer on the offense in ways. He'll run through your face. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He can run any route in the route tree. And, if you want to tackle him, it comes with consequences. So he's just a great guy to have on your team, and appreciated the time I got to play with him.
I love it. One last one for you. I feel like I can't not ask you about something that I'm not knowledgeable about, is this substation theory, what's going on. Fred said you're the one who's the most knowledgeable because you're the one who turns your Wi-Fi on. Because, everyone's being asked about it, to be fair. I asked Jed about it. Fred's being asked. John Lynch is being asked. What do you want people to know about that? And free agents, now you're going to, you want to add free agents. You can't bring free agents to town talking about that kind of thing. So where are you at with that? Where are you at in your research wormhole?
Yeah, well, it would never in a million years be a reason why I wouldn't sign with the Niners. I think for starters, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I play football for a living. And so, but I do know this. There's way too many variables that go into an NFL season to say that the substation is what's causing an injury. I think that's an unbelievably blunt statement that I don't agree with, frankly. Football is brutal. It's very unlucky. And I know for myself, you can do everything right in the off season and training, do every single thing right, and still bad things can happen. And so that's why it's, to say that it's because of one thing is never true.
But there might be something there.
Huh?
But there might be something there.
Again, I have no idea. I'm not. All we can do is look. What are we going to do? We show up and practice. I don't care if we practice in the substation. We'll be ready to go. Again, injuries are part of the game. It's something that's brutal. It's unforgiving. Fred trains there all offseason. He got rolled up on bad. What are you going to do? But he's been healthy for 7 years, 8 years, whatever. And again, bad things happen. I think there's just so many variables, though, to call it one thing. So I don't have a lot of information to share. But,
why are you turning the Wi-Fi off before you go to sleep?
Huh?
Why do you turn the Wi-Fi off before you go to sleep?
Who told you that?
Fred.
He's a snitch. Fred's a snitch.
But why did he tell me that? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Are you the guy in the locker room who's like, don't turn your Wi-Fi off, bro?
That's not my thing. I don't want to be known as that guy. I'm not that guy.
Are you contrast therapy isn't as good as people think it? No.
No, listen. This is another thing I know. I've played with Hall of Famers who do things completely different than me. Clearly, it worked for them, and so to say again, there's one way to do something is not true. No, I'm a psychopath in a lot of ways. I'm very detail oriented. If I can do one thing that might help me 0.1%, I'm going to try to do it. I don't even know if it works, but I'll try it.
Okay.
You turning your Wi-Fi off at night is, does it help? I don't know. Someone said it will. It can't hurt, so let me try. That's really my thought process.
When you're accepting the Comeback Player of the Year award tonight at NFL Honors, what is that one? Give me the one psychopath thing that you're too embarrassed to maybe say that you would thankful for this thing. Give me one real nitty gritty Christian McCaffrey
I don't know. I don't know.
Like you don't eat nightshades, Tom Brady kind of thing. Like give me like your like.
I love nightshades, like the.
Like a mushroom? Like he doesn't eat nightshades. No, not nightshades.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like he won't eat a tomato because he thinks it's inflammatory.
I don't think I do anything out of the ordinary. It's just
you called yourself a psychopath. I just want to know why you were a psychopath.
It's more of the routine. Kyle called me a psychopath. I'm just
details.
By the way, the guys on my team are just the same. I've gotten this whole.
Why
thing
don't you tell me something about
Christian's
Fred Warner?
Crazy. I'm not. Fred's the same way. Fred's the same way. George is the same way. Juice has his own garden. He legitimately grows his own crops.
And we got the clip, guys. Juice has his own garden.
He has like a garden home that keeps it, the sun to hit it perfectly and all this. I don't have that. I don't have a chef. I don't do any of that stuff. I eat at the facility. I do my routine. I do all that stuff.
He's had potato chips, this guy. Everybody else, you don't know what you're talking about.
I had potato chips yesterday. I'm not afraid of a potato chip.
He's not afraid of a potato chip, and on that, we wish you luck tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy the red carpet. Congrats on all of your success, personally, professionally, of course. Teaming up with FedEx to spotlight the Air Ground NFL Player of the Year award. We'll be back after this with Denzel Ward. He eats potato chips.
Thanks, Kit.